All right, welcome back to computer science. Today was the last day of lecture, and I forgot to actually do a video recalling what I learned, and that was because I just got busy doing research and then work and then eating, and then I just forgot to do it. So today in lecture we covered CSV files, either comma separated values files, and also covered the write statement. So the write statement creates a context manager. I think my professor was calling it a context, but I think it's called a context manager, at least that's what I remember from the textbook. And then reading and writing CSV files. So you got to import CSV for both. To create a reader, you do csv.reader and then the file name as an argument, csv.writer and then the file name, csv.reader. If you use a for loop to iterate over that, it will produce basically it will iterate through each row, being each row becoming a list, with the elements being the items separated by whatever the delimiter is. Default is comma. So when you so you have to open a file to create a reader or writer object. When you create a reader, I think you can put a secondary argument as the delimiter equals. Typically it's gonna be comma, but it can be anything really to separate the values. Write line and write lines, I can't remember exactly the difference. I think write line is just going to take one string or list. It's going to take one list. And then write lines takes a nested list or list of lists or a container of lists. All right. Summer is what they will take when hard times open their eyes. All right. CSV files, working with CSV files. Reading CSV files, writing CSV files with statement creates a context manager in Python. CSV files, reading CSV files, import CSV, csv.reader at file name, delimiter equals, good. Using for loops with csv.reader. Writing CSV files, import CSV, csv.writer, file name, write row, data, write rows, data. All right, we actually got it all. Okay, then I wanted to also recall from yesterday what we learned. Data science life cycle, gathering data. So data comes in basically two forms plus a middle, so three kind of: structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Structured data is like spreadsheets, tables, etc. Unstructured data is like audio, video, photos, raw text. What is that fan? The fridge? Structured, unstructured, semi-structured. Semi-structured, the examples were email, online tables have some structure. Structured data has a structure that's easily read by especially programs and computers, but even by humans potentially. Unstructured data is very hard to read in general for computers and humans. At least that's what it kind of said. Gathering data, then you got to clean data, which means you're kind of looking through, trying to find errors, missing information, fill in extra features that you may be wanting, or change the formatting. What is it? Gather data, clean data, evaluate data. Evaluate data. There's something about cleaning data. Like step 0 is structuring it correctly, and then evaluating data. Evaluating data. mostly through visualizations, data visualizations, and some calculations. Modeling data, so modeling, okay, this is where we ended, I think. Modeling data, not all models are going to work all the time, so you have to kind of best fit a model. And there was two types of data models. There was types of models that basically find known features, and there's ones that look for unknown feature or undescribed features. And then within the known features, supervised models, that's the known features. There's two other types, like sub-branches. It starts with a C, I think, categorical, but it's not categorical. But it's categorical data, and it's called something with a C. I can't remember. Then there's numerical data. I think that's a regression model, and then unsupervised models. All right. Here we go. Gathering data. Step 1. Structured data is data stored in a predefined format, typically with instances in rows, features in columns. Example, database tables. Database is a collection of organized data. Organized information is going to say. Organized information stored in a computer system. Unstructured data. I knew it. It was the fan. I knew that shit was way too loud to be the refrigerator. Unstructured data. No predefined format. Hard for humans to interpret audio files, images, videos, text. I don't completely understand why it's hard. Why some of those I can understand why it's hard to interpret, but anyway, semi-structured has some structure but not easily readable. Online tables, emails. Again, I think that's referring to easily readable by computers. Database is basically a location of structured data in a computer system. Something we forgot. A collection of organized information stored in a computer system. All right. Cleaning data. Step 2. Prior to cleaning, structure/format data. Cleaning. Look for missing data and potential errors. Add more features if data is available. Step 3. Exploring data. Explore data largely through visualizations and some calculations. Step 4. Modeling data. Supervise models that predict a feature with known values in the original data set. Classification model. Predict categorical features. Regression model. Predict numerical features. Unsupervised models look for hidden groups or patterns in the dataset rather than predicting a known feature. All right, that's it for today. Talk to you tomorrow. See you.